Hi, my name is Andy from WebCreationUK. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to set up your email using the Mac Mail email client. Okay, the first thing I've done is I've gone into Mac Mail and I've clicked on Add New Account. This often appears if this is the first time you've loaded up your Mac Mail account, so you tend to get this wizard. If not, you need to find this under Preferences, Accounts, and then you click on the plus tab to add a new account. Okay, so this basic installation wizard, it is fairly simple, but I'm just going to talk you through each of the steps on it. So the first page we get to look at asks us for our full name, email address, and password. So first of all, the full name box covers the name which you wish people to see when they receive an email from you. Now, most of the time this is going to be your actual name, but on occasion people like to put their company name on there. So an email's coming from mycompany.com or mywebsite.com, however. But this is the name that you wish recipients of your emails to see when they look at your emails, when they come in. So for this, I'm just going to put test user, just for this example, but you can put whatever you like in here. Now for the email and password, that's fairly straightforward. When you sign up with Web Creation, you will receive either a welcome email or a welcome pack, and in there will be your email address and your password. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to use setup at wcuktest.co.uk, and the password I'm going to copy and paste in from an email I've got here. And then we need to click continue. Now we get the second page, which is asking us for our incoming mail server details. So again, starting at the top, we've got the account type. If I drop this box down, you can see there are a number of different account types varying from POP, IMAP, Exchange. Web Creation UK operates a POP3 mail service, so you need to leave this box here on POP. The next box asks us for a description. Now the description is purely for you to know which email account your web client is referencing. So this is just a descriptive note for yourself to say, at a later date, if you've got a number of email accounts on your computer, you can quickly look at them and go, oh yeah, that's my web creation account. So in here, I'm just going to put web creation email. This has no bearing on any settings, any email, or anything like that. It's purely for yourself so you know which email settings these are. So think of something that makes sense to you and then you'll know what that is. Next, we need to, once again, put a username and password, but we also need to put an incoming mail server. Now, Web Creation always use the same mail server name, so this is mail2.webcreationuk.com. So you might have to enter this in later again, but it's mail2.webcreationuk.com. For our username, it always defaults as your email address. This is just what keeps it nice and simple, easy for you to remember. So in our case, it's set up at wcuktest.co.uk. And again, it's put the password in again, but just out of habit, I'm just going to copy and paste the password in again because that's just the way I do things. But it should have copied it in from the first page where you entered it. We then need to click continue again to move forward. Okay, so now we've got into the next page. We've got use secure sockets layer. This is optional. For the time being, I'm going to leave this off. And again, authentication, password is default. There's lots of others, but we'll just leave this all by default and click on continue. Okay, so now we want to put in the outgoing mail server details. These are the same details as we've seen before, mail server, username, password, etc. So again, the description is purely for you. So we're going to put web creation email. Now, in the outgoing mail server, we want to use mail2.webcreationuk.com. Again, like I said, this is the only mail server we need to remember. So mail2.webcreationuk WebCreationUK.com. So we've got that in there. We want to keep this use this server only. It's really important we keep that there because when we're sending mail, we're going to need some authentication, which we're going to go on to now, and we don't want to be trying authentication on other mail servers and so on. So here we're going to click on Use Authentication below, keep this ticked, tick on here, and again we want to put our same details we're sent in our welcome email. So again we're going to put setup app, and then paste in our password again. Then we click continue to move on. Okay, now we've gone on to the account summary, so that's happened, and it's just telling us here our final details that we need to know, and then we can take our account online and hit create. Okay, so those are the steps to get your email client online using the Mac Mail software for the Apple Mac.